Alright. We're off. These guys looking dead even right now. Of course, it's only 13 seconds in, so... It's like neither was able to maintain that boost. They might be on lower frame rate, I can't tell. Ooh, both holding that boost through the doors there. That was pretty nice. Yeah, no music setting. And Lightning's audio is unknown, so I cannot switch to him. Kingbean opting to go right instead of left. Very interesting. 54-7-2 versus the 54-7-8. Oh, holy moly, that's so close. Yeah, Aqualaris is one of those tracks where players can really practice. It's not terribly difficult. And it's long enough to where it's not completely mind-numbing, so... Oh! Lightning has music! Both taking the opposite paths again. Lightning took a small bonk. Actually put him behind just a little tiny bit. Still less than a second apart. One crash can still make or break this match. Kingbean opting to hold his boost to save it for here. Getting a nice long boost and tying it into that section there. Wow. LightningPirate did have a flyer, but he put it out pretty quickly. Oh, Kingbean he honked the wall there and lost his boost. Is that going to put him behind just enough? It's coming down to the last corner. Ah, but who took it? Is that? Ah, it was Kingbean. Oh man, both of a 240. Wow, insane. Yeah, half a second difference. Alright, so we're getting our first permanent track bans here. Each player gets 2. LightningPirate getting rid of Bunta Training. Kingbean banning the Hauntlet, aka the Gauntlet. I'm awaiting their second choices. Alright, we're getting rid of Alistair 100. Two amateur circuit courses are out. Alright, and the last one being Executioner. Kingbean really does not like Uvu tubes. I don't blame him. Alright, so now those are our permanent bans. Once again, there's Bunta Training, the Gauntlet, Malister 100, and Executioner. So now we are on to the track picks. So loser bans a pod, the winner temporarily bans a track, and then the loser picks the track that we play on next. Alright, Lightning getting rid of Mars. So both Ben and Bullseye are on the table here. And King Bean says no to Abyss. However, that's only a temporary ban. Abyss can still be played later. And Lightning Pirate opting to go to Inferno. This is a tricky call. Both Ben and Bullseye can be good here. I like seeing Uvu tracks too. But I guess King Bean doesn't. So 232 for Lightning and 233 for King Bean. That's really close. All right, both opting to go with Ben. Ben is our go-to guy. Fastest pod overall. So, and with how good these guys are, it's pretty obvious for that choice. Okay, looks like they're both on 60 frames. Just with how quick that loading time was. They're both crazy. I can't do 30 frames a second on this track, it's insane. Alright, so looking like King Bean has a very slight lead at the beginning here with a better boost line at the beginning. Ooh, King Bean opting to go to the middle there. Oh, wait. Lightning somehow pulled ahead there. Wow, a 0.41 difference on the first lap. I wasn't paying attention to what Lightning Pirate did to make up that ground there. That was interesting. Oh no, and he crashes. Oh, that's gonna be devastating. Accidentally went too far to the right and hit the rocks on the side. That's one of the most dangerous things on this track. It's just all the random rocks that are everywhere. At this point, it's going to take a death from King Bean to allow Lightning to get back here. Oh, he cuts through that pretty smoothly. Let's see how Lightning does. Oh my goodness. Bouncing all over the place. 50.8. Versus 57. Woo! Yeah, that death did a number on him. He being very aggressive on his boost there. Lightning Pirate as well. Ooh, took that one a little bit too early. It had to do two short boosts instead of one long boost. Alright, King Bean playing a little cautiously there, but he made it through. So looks like King Bean's also going to take this one. The 234. It's an unfortunate crash from Lightning Pirate. Yep, just one crash. That's all it takes. Alright, Lightning opting to ban Ben this time. King Bean going for no Abyss once again. Nope, only Lightning Pirate crashed on that one. King Bean was deathless. King Bean also might be trying to do a deathless run again. He tried doing that in his round 1 match. And failed because Harald picked Executioner, and that one is a really tough one to not die in. Ooh, alright. We are going to the Bunta Classic. A nice long track dedicated to the movie. So much for Deathless, I know, right? He can still do it if he's good. Alright, Lightning opting to go with Bullseye. Oh, their screens look like they're frozen because they're in the chat typing their bans and whatnot. It's when you click off the game, it just freezes. But once you click back in, it goes again. Alright, both going for Bullseye. Alright. We'll see. We'll see what they can do here. Looks like they are dead even right now. Ooh. Wow, they both took that turn really good. Whoa! How did King Bean hold that boost right there? He went like in mid-air for like a split second. That was cool. I didn't see if LightningPirate did that or not. Alright, I think they're just ever so slightly desynced. So I think King Bean is actually in the lead. Very, very slightly. Oh yeah, he's getting some better turn lines here. He's definitely pulled ahead now. Gonna maintain that and oh nope, lost it right at the end. Lightning holds it. Somehow hit that rock, even though it was clearly super far away from it. Oh, both of them get engine fires. That section is very dangerous. There's random fires everywhere. They'll catch you on fire, and you'll lose a bunch of traction temporarily. Yeah, King Bean's been practicing this track. Really good stuff so far. A 146 first lap with Bullseye. That's good stuff right there. It is a big track. And you know what the best part is? It's not even the longest track in the game. I want to say it's third longest? Fourth longest. I want to say fourth longest. Yeah, both players have been deathless so far, and it's still a 4-second difference. I mean, with how long of a lap this was, though, it's like, that's still really good. Anything can still happen. LightningPirate opting to shortcut his way across the field there. Not sure if that's faster or not, that might be slower. Just because you lose speed doing that. Oh, LightningPirate taking a death, got a warning on his left engine, couldn't pull right far enough. Oh, all the fires, man. So many engine fires. King Bean having another fantastic lap here. .145, yeah, really good. Yeah, I think the reason both of these guys went for Bullseye is because he has the best handling in the game. And with all these tight turns and whatnot, it's really nice. I think optimally you do want to have Ben here, but I think both these guys wanted to take it safe. Engine fires only happen when A, you let your boost go overheat. You can see when they're both boosting with like the red dot there. If that meter gets all the way to the top without them boosting beforehand, they'll catch fire. And it's a random section of one of their engines. Typically, that's the only way you do catch fire, but on this track specifically, or no, I think it's like one of two tracks that can happen, and where there's random fires that come out of the ground, and if you go over them, you'll also catch fire. Just like that. Oh, and that almost killed King Bean. These ones also like completely get rid of your traction for a moment. That almost was not good. LightningPirate taking it safe around the long end here. Was able to hold that boost. I don't think it's going to be enough. King Bean already out of the canyon section. Look how beat up that engine is, but he didn't crash at all. That's amazing. Lightning with the double red engine. Typically, red engines are not good. Ooh, in a lap record for him too. Very nice. Our boy Saboba also getting sub 6. Yeah, those were some really good lap times for King Bean. He's saying that was one of his best runs. Alright, so LightningPirate is now banning Bullseye. King Bean still banning Abyss. We might not see an Abyss run, guys. If this keeps up. I don't know. Ooh, LightningPirate picking Zugga Challenge. Pod Racing Bingo. What, King? I'll have to ask him about that later. I play as Niviki. Niviki is like a slightly worse Bullseye. He's not too bad. On Abyss. Yeah, Abyss hasn't been chosen that often. I think it's the most banned track. For good reason. You fall off the top section first half of the race and you add an additional 30 to 40 seconds to your lap time. It's pretty bad. No, you know what haven't been doing? I've been keeping track of the stuff we've been on. See, was that Inferno, Polaris? Behind all my stuff. Final should start with Abyss. Oh god. I mean, that's up to the runners to decide that. All right, we have the readies in the chat. Waiting on the countdown. Skill difference. Yeah. Really, the only time you really should pick Abyss is when you're behind and you want to take the gamble that your opponent's going to fall off more than you. It's kind of like Rainbow Road in the sense that you're in the sky. That's pretty much it. Alright, we got our countdown. Seeing these guys head off shortly. So that is also another long one. Was Lightning moving his cursor through the music? That was funny. Alright, here we go. Now, if anybody was here at the very beginning before the match started, you'll see that King Bean was actually practicing this track. So he might have an advantage here of already being warmed up. Looks like they're pretty much on par right now, though. Oh, but Lightning lost his boost to the bonk there. I'm gonna put him slightly behind. Oh. Okay, it didn't matter. They're even again. Yes, I think at this point, between the Swiss and the double elimination, every single track has been picked at least once. In this particular match, no. You played it twice last match? Wait, really? That's funny. Alright, so the fun part about this track is this guy. Let's just say is that if you have a really good lap 1 and 2, on lap 3, he's going to be in the worst possible position ever. So we'll see how it goes for both of these guys. Oh, King Bean didn't get the boost he wanted there. Yeah, that crane is brutal. Oh, Lightning hitting the side again. King Bean going into the hairpins here at top heat. So is Lightning, I believe. Ooh, Lightning actually going a little aggressive here. Oh, and King Bean smacked something when I wasn't looking and crashed. Uh-oh. That's going to give Lightning a few second lead here. Smack the side of a wall. Ah, darn. Hate to see it happen. However, that might mean a good thing for him. Oh my goodness gracious. That crane was a butt clench right there. For both sides. Yeah, because King Bean is slightly behind now, the crane is going to be it might be in a different position than for Lightning. So he might actually have an advantage here at the very end. He's got to hope that Lightning crashes into that crane. People still get it? No, never mind. Oh, it's 15 seconds it stays there? Well, alright. So he has to hope that Lightning crashes and he doesn't, though. Yeah, the crane is on a global cycle, and it moves back and forth on the track. And it just so happens that the crane on lap 3, if you play it well in the first 2 laps, that he just sits right on top of the hill. Alright, moment of truth. LightningPirate coming up to it. You better break like 2 seconds ago. Oh! Nails it. So does King Bean, but it's not going to be enough. Lightning takes his first match. Of a 428, I don't know if that's actually a PB for him or not. I'm not sure if he has one of those games where the times don't save or not. But that's unfortunate for King Bean, because now he doesn't get to do his Deathless run again. He was close. Lightning's like, so you do crash. But yeah, despite King Bean practicing that track beforehand, it was not enough to save him from that random crash. All right, so now the tables have turned. King Bean gets to ban the pod. LightningPirate gets to temp ban the track. King Bean gets to... Did I say that right? LightningPirate temp bans the track. But King Bean picks the track. Words are hard sometimes. So King is opting to ban Ben. And Lightning says, no, it's the Bulba's legacy. Oh, oh yeah, here we go. Grabvine Gateway. But they do have Bullseye accessible. No Ben. So Bullseye is the obvious choice here. Yeah, yeah. People have been banning Bulba's legacy recently. I ban it every time. Yes, and the fire did get picked with no Bullseye. You can thank me for that one. I did that against Impro in our round 1 match. Yeah, no surprise here. Oh, you had no Bullseye in your Grapevine unexplained? Dang. That's brutal. Alright, we got the countdown. We'll see him start shortly. Can LightningPirate bring it back? Or is King Bean going to continue his win here? King Bean got the long boost in there. She took a very slight lead. Goes for the big jump and gets it first try. Oh, so does Lightning. Very clean, very nice. Yeah, this track is very unforgiving. Just like that with King Bean. Uh-oh. But it's only the first lap. We're only 45 seconds in. Anything can still happen. This part of the track is probably the most brutal of anything. You just can't see. Alright, Alright, we're into the swamp section. Let's see how. Oh, running right into the tree. Ouch. Barely clipped the corner of it. Alright, King Bean escapes the swamp first. He's back in the lead. So far it appears that King is taking more aggressive boosts. LightningPirate taking a little bit more safer. Almost underheating there. Or did. Oh, and King Bean crashes on the bridge. Knocks the corner too hard. So not gonna be enough for Lightning though. Even though he's only crashed once. King Bean really knows what he's doing here. Both got the jump. Oh, LightningPirate going too fast and taking the long way. King Bean actually took the shortcut that was open. Only opens after lap 1. Alright, King Bean's approaching the swamp once again. Let's see how he does. Wow, look at that. Beautiful swamp. Alright, let's see how Lightning can match it here. Also very smooth, not bonking a wall. Very impressive. That's hard to do. You have to be practiced with that to do that. 128. That's with a death too. I don't think a Lightning actually had a death on this lap. And getting a 135. So yeah, King Bean is very, very practiced on Grabvine. Bullseye, apparently. Oh yeah, going right into that shortcut. Beautiful. Oh, Lightning was so close hitting the wall there. He saved it just in time. Oh, okay, he's opting not to do the shortcut. It does save time. Alright. King Bean entering the swamp for a last time here. Oh, and smacks right into the base of that trunk of the tree. It's not going to be enough, though. He has such a monumental lead right now, it's not going to make a difference. He just really knows how to play this track. Kind of insane. Lightning almost coming to a complete stop. Oh, and taking massive damage. Oh, and a nice crash ending. 430 for King. Good stuff. Doesn't quite look like a sub 450. Nope. That's insane. Yeah. King crashed 3 times, and Lightning only crashed once, but the difference in time is still ridiculous. That's just how optimized you can really get with this track. Lightning took it extremely safe, and it did not pay off. So we are on to match point for King Bean. It is Lightning's pick for the pod band and the track. Is he going to go risky, or is he going to go safe? Let's find out. Alright, and Lightning opting no bullseye. King Bean saying no abyss. He typed that so fast, I think he just hit his up arrow. Does not want to do an abyss finale. Don't blame him. So with no bullseye, not really a lot of tracks you can go to do a bend mirror with this guy. He could go absolutely bonkers and pick Fire Mountain Rally. But we're instead going to Adobe Mountain Run. Well, most likely going to see a bend mirror. Though there are some safe picks too. Mainly Bullseye and Mars. But knowing these two, they might do a bend. Lightning forgetting that Bullseye's banned. Alright, he's going Ben. King Bean doing the same. Alright. And we already got the countdown. These guys will be out here shortly. So this track is one hell of a track. It has some pretty long stretches of boosting, which is obviously optimal for Ben. However, there's some somewhat nasty hairpins that are kind of in the middle. And then you have the canyon section at the end, which is absolutely brutal with Ben. So we'll see how these two guys take it. Oh, what? Lightning, how did you crash? Oh no. That's devastating, especially so early. King Bean on the first hairpins here. They're soft hairpins. They're not terrible. You just have to have the right angle for them. Alright, so they both got through pretty easily. Now we're on to the long boost section here. If you can hold this boost, you're really good. Because this track likes to go back and forth on you. Alright, left path here is optimal for speed, but it's also the most dangerous. That's the straight stretch here. King Bean is going to have to go through a lot of crazy back and forths. Alright, I see how LightningPirate does it. Oh, taking it real slow, but he doesn't crash. He's holding his boost. Alpha has to repair. That was a 125 versus a 131. So King Bean has a really good lead right now. And they both took the test shortcut pretty nicely. King Bean accidentally sniped the corner of the little narrow way there and crashes. Oh no. Oh, but then LightningPirate oversteered into the wall. Oh no. He had a chance. They both made the gap there. They're about 3/4 of a tunnel's width away from each other right now. See how King does with these hairpins again. Ooh, it took it real slow, but he didn't crash. So if Lightning can get through it with somewhat speed, then he'll save some time. And he does. Very nice. Oh, King Bean with a really bad 10 entry. Uh-oh. Can LightningPirate match it? Oh, yeah, he does. All right. We're 2-2 now for crashing. But it looks like Lightning's going to need another crash from King Bean if he wants to take this. Or just has to play extremely well. Yeah, they're maybe 3 seconds apart. Yeah. Let's see. 3:31 entry. 3:34.5 entry. So yeah, 3.5 seconds apart right now. Ooh, LightningPirate underheating because of a repair. But he holds that boost all the way through. Very nice. Alright, they're both indicating at the same time. Oh, Lightning almost crashed there. That was really scary looking. Okay, they both do it. Oh, King Bean makes it up first. LightningPirate had a really good section too, but it wasn't good enough, and King Bean takes the match of a 4:10. Holy moly. And Lightning right behind with a 4:15. Wow. That was some really good stuff. Congratulations to both of these for a really good match. Man. 5-1. Someone's already got the challenge updated for me, so we already see that we have King Bean up against Mikey now. All right, so let's get these guys.
Oh,
Howdy, guys! Man, what a match!
that was fun.
Yeah, congratulations, King Bean, on your win.
Thanks.
Yes, well done.
Yeah, that
Well
was
done to you too.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was some smooth racing from both of you. That random crash on Zuggas, I think it was.
I know,
Oh.
right? It existed until 2 hours ago.
Wow, yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I guess I will start tilting there.
Yeah, it's weird because I've never had to tilt her before.
I know.
Yeah. And I think that Bunta Classic, I think that was deathless for you, King, wasn't it?
That was.
Oh man.
Yeah, that
That
was
was a good run.
It was still like 10 seconds or something.
Yeah, you did really well there.
yeah, it was still pretty close.
I think it just had the one crash on that one.
Yeah,
Whereas
and that upset with the grab vine, like the amount of deaths and the times that you got don't match. It's crazy how crazy,
I need
how
to
both
watch
of you did that.
to see how that makes sense.
It seemed like King Bean was a lot more aggressive with the boosting and had better turn throughout.
Yeah, I guess I was struggling in like the vine, the swamp section.
Yeah. I died once there.
Yeah. They bumped the tree right on the thing on the third lap.
You got a really good time on Zugga. That's an impressive time.
That was a PB for me. I was really pleased with that one.
I'm
Nice,
not
congrats.
surprised.
And then you were like 2 seconds behind with the death. So that was like the only way I would ever get a win. So.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you, Lightning, had one of those games where it didn't save your PBs or not. So I saw that, I'm like, whoa, is that actually a PB? That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a PB.
Nice. Love to see it.
And I think my lap times were all like within milliseconds of each other too. It was weird.
Oh, really?
I think so. Yeah. Good stuff.
But yeah, I knew I'd be setting like the playlist for this one, so I was like, I don't really know what to do.
That is hard.
Yeah.
And you banning Abyss every time, I was like, oh, I really practiced that one.
He knew, so he didn't want to go there.
Yep.
It's a shame too, because I actually wanted to see it too.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that you banned Boonta Training Course.
I don't ever want to play the first 2 games, I guess.
Okay.
I'm just
That's-
keeping that.
Completely fair.
About them for a long time.
Yeah. So, King Bean, you are up against Mikey now.
Good luck.
That's terrifying.
Yep. That's going to be one hell of a match.
It'll be so hard.
Yeah. And then Lightning, you're going to be playing the winner against Magius and Infro, whenever that happens.
All right.
Which that happens.
Today.
Just if I just had the schedule up and closed it. That happens
On
tomorrow.
Friday. Yeah, that. Yep.
Yeah. I don't have anything else to add. Do you guys have anything you want to mention?
Well, GG.
Yeah, GG.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I'm happy to have at least just the one win, even if it was even if it was a little cheesy, you getting that random death, but I'll take it.
That's fine. A lot of people have scored against me.
It's always
fact-
nice to see an upset.
I think I've only gotten a 5-0 once.
Nice.
I always lose something.
Okay.
Oh yeah, like that. Was it Executioner on your round 1 match?
Yeah. Yep. I lost there because I died twice.
That's right.
In fact, Nacho, you're the only one that I've gone 5-0 against. Oh, no, I haven't played you. Enfro. It's Enfro.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say our scrimmage doesn't count.
Yeah, I should have pulled out the Juan Sandage mirror on
Yeah.
whatever it
That
was.
was funny to see.
ridiculous. Anyway, well, GG. Thanks for commentating.
Thank you. And thank you guys for the fantastic match. Good to watch, good to commentate for.
Yeah, I'll have to watch this one.
Absolutely
Definitely.
do. All right. Just keep the audience in the loop with the matches. We have a few more scheduled now. At 5:30 p.m. tomorrow Eastern, we have myself versus Ace.
Good luck.
Oh boy. And then that same night, we have Infro versus Magius at 8 o'clock. And then Saturday, we have Dwight Guy versus Gale Force at 6 p.m.
It'll be intense.
Yeah, that's going to be a really good match. I think they're, what are they, 5 and 6? No, 3. Yeah, 4 and 5.
4 and 5.
So that's going to be a really tight match. So yeah. Thanks everybody who's watching. Thanks again, guys, for the race. And thank you, Speed Gaming, for hosting this. See you guys next time.